So guys, so we are starting this video. We're in Station Léonard in Montreal, and we are going to Angrignon. I think I'm saying that right. Angrignon Park for a 10K. Harmony is also, not even gonna run to get our train. Okay, that wasn't our train. I'm glad we didn't just rush and get on it. So yeah, Harmony is doing a 10K with me. Here she is right here. Say hi.
Hi.
And this is a big deal for Harmony because it's her first race in a long time, but also her first run in a long time because she kicked the sofa getting up in the night and broke her toe. So it's been what, 8 weeks? 7 weeks?
It's been 7 weeks since I ran. Well, I ran twice last week. It felt okay.
Okay, she tested it out twice last week and now she's jumping right into a race. We're on the right platform now. And because we're in Montreal and we didn't have a car with us, we have had to take public transport. So we've got 2 buses. Now we're jumping on the metro and heading down to Angrignon Park, and we'll catch up with you there. Okay, one thing I will say is that the metros here are absolutely beautiful. They're so clean, they're fresh, they're well lit. The stations are just lovely. What do you think?
I love the public transportation here. We could move here, we would not need a car.
I think that's a bit of a stretch, but it's possible. We could live here without a car. Okay, now we just got to find our way to packet pickup. We just walked right out of Station Angrignon. Is that how I say it? Is that how I say it?
Angrignon, I think, something like that, yeah.
Okay, that's more like it. And you walk straight out of the station into the park. It's a gorgeous park. This is going to be at least a beautiful run if I can stop my lungs from being on fire. But today I'm wearing the Nike Alpha Fly 3s. Harmony, what are you wearing on your feet?
I don't even know what brand. They're Brooks. Maybe they're the Ghost? You tell me, what are they, Lovey?
No. It's so funny. You think that she might have picked up something from being married to a shoe guy. No, she's wearing the Brooks Revel today. Oh. Total daily trainer, but she has found that they just work perfect for her, so she doesn't need anything else. Hey, I see some tents and some balloons over here. Okay, we may have found the beginning of the race. And I see some porta potties. Oh, by the way, we're at Station Léonard, and there's the worst porta potty you have ever seen outside of the station.
Oh, God.
Like the first one we opened up was the most disgusting crime scene you've ever seen, but I think we're gonna have cleaner ones just over here.
I was holding my breath the whole time and I almost passed out.
I didn't go, it wasn't even worth it. I did bring some stuff especially for this race. So I have a Roadrunner sports hat, I have Tifosi sunglasses, I have a Tracksmith shirt. This is the first time I've worn this Tracksmith shirt. On my shorts, I'm wearing flip belt shorts. I have Roadrunner sports socks, and again, you can see the Nike Alpha Fly 3. Harmony, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing an off-brand headband. These are Gooder sunglasses for Pride Month. Next month, this is an Amazon Essentials long sleeve tee that I've worn our whole trip. This is a Peloton tank. These are Nike shorts I got secondhand on ThreadUp. And I'm gonna be wearing just probably my sports bra, which is Lily of France, and they don't make it anymore.
All right, in case you were wondering what we were wearing, there it is. This looks like a pretty small affair.
Oh my gosh.
Look at these. 1, 2, 3,
well,
4, 5, 6,
we're early
7.
though.
Yeah, we are a little bit early. Okay, one more thing. Harmony noticed that when we signed up for this race, they didn't ask for our ages, which kind of indicates this might actually not be a race.
Most casual race ever.
It's a fundraiser for colorectal research, and it's called Push for the Tush, and it has they have different races all over Canada. So obviously we're doing the Montreal version, but we'll check in just a little bit. Okay, we just picked up our race packets and our race numbers. This is the shirt that Harmony is modeling right now, and something a little different, and that is that they don't have race numbers. So this is totally charity driven for fun, but because it is for colorectal research, show them what we get. We get these big bib-like stickers, and they're gonna stick right on the front. I think Harmony's gonna have to put it on her shorts, but it says Je bouge pour. So I'm running for. And this is mine, mon beau-père, and mon père on Harmony. So Harmony's father died of colorectal cancer, when? 16, 17? 18 years ago now.
The day after our first date.
The day after our first date.
Unfortunately, you didn't meet him.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey. Oh, look at this. We got other content creators in the house. Yeah, we can't wait to run. So I think I'm going to do a recon of the course first, just to check out the 5K loop on a warm-up, I suppose, and then I'll come back and we'll race. Look, I know that all of you would rather see Harmony run, but she's not going to be holding the camera, so we'll catch up with her at the end of the race. I mean, there'll be more before the race because somehow I have to make a whole video out of a 10K race, but we'll definitely check in with her and we'll do a little race debrief. Me when you lap. There's going to be no lapping. I know how fast she is. I'm just out on a warm-up lap, or a recon lap of this 5K loop. So obviously we're doing the 10K, and that is 2 loops. Well, it's not obvious we're doing the 10K, but it's obvious that 2 5K loops are 10K. That's what we're doing. There is a lot of shade, which is super handy because it's not very cool this morning. I haven't even checked the weather, but I think it's going to be in the upper 60s Fahrenheit. So it's definitely going to be a sweaty race, but this is a gorgeous park. As far as goals go for the 5K, I think all my watches, Chorus, Garmin, Stride, they're all in line with between 41 and 42 minutes for a 10K, but I don't know, I question if I'm in 42-minute shape, but I don't know, I'm going to try and strategize my run. I'm going to try and run a good race and just see where the chips fall. The good thing is that this really isn't even a race, so I've got that to fall back on if I don't do as well as I hope. Okay, I'm seeing a sign coming up, which is good. It means this course is well signposted. Nice, good to see porta potties on the course. This surface is nice. Can you see behind me? It's like a hard-packed dirt trail. So that's going to be really nice to run on. I mean, it is really nice to run on. I'm running on it right now. This bit has been in the sun for a minute. It's going to be tough. Hey, I'm really glad I decided to do this recon run around the pond around the park, because this is a beautiful course. And I know that when I'm like running at max effort, it's not going to be easy to like focus on the good things. So it's good to see it right now. Okay, I've got to do a complete mindset shift. I just did that course, or what I thought was the course, and it came up to about 3.9 kilometers for one loop. And I told Harmony, I was like, hey, I think the race course is a bit short. And she said, oh good. She was actually excited that the course was going to be shorter. So yeah, total mindset shift. I've got to change from race mode to fun mode. Hey, I'm still going to run as fast as I can, but this is supposed to be fun, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm getting all gussied up for the race. This is going to make the race extra special. And I should have done it a few minutes ago because the race starts in like 6 minutes. But I'm going to have something done. Harmony, what did you have done? Let me see.
She did a beautiful flower design on my leg. It goes with my shorts.
I'm gonna wait and show you until it's done what I actually chose, and I chose this. If I should get this done as a tattoo after the race, drop a comment and let me know. We have like a few minutes into the race. Oh, let me show you what I had done. Can you even see that? It's a unicorn, unicorns for the win. So yeah, I know we've used it in the past, but if you have made it to this point, I know the race hasn't even started, but the emoji of this video is going to be a unicorn, so make sure you drop one to let me know that you've made it. I'll just take your word for it that you've made it all the way to the end of the video. And I think we're gonna get started with a little Zumba to warm up before this race, so that's pretty exciting. You excited for the Zumba?
Woohoo, can't wait.
That's the excitement we need. All right, it looks like there's going to be someone leading Zumba, so it's going to get us warmed up, which is good because I totally cooled down after my warm-up run because we had like a 30-minute lecture on colorectal cancer. Ah, here we go. Oh, I tell you, we just completed like 10 minutes of Zumba, and that's no joke. Like, I just want to sit down on the grass now and take a nap. That was tough. Okay, now they're directing us to the start line. I don't know. I think that Zumba is going to be the hardest thing I do today.
And 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Race just got started. I totally thought the race was starting in the other direction. There's a couple people in front of me, which is good, so I won't get lost. I'll check in just a few. Okay, first kilometer in 4:02. Feeling pretty good. Of course, it's thinned out a bit. Still got a guy in front of me. Second click in 4:03. It's hot out. This race should have been done like 3 hours earlier. Would have been perfect. 4:06, third kilometer. They said it was flat, but it's like downhill to one end of the park and uphill back, at least to a flatlander like me. I don't know where I'm going. At the moment, I'm running back to the finish line. I'm only 3.4 kilometers. We'll find out in just a second. Excuse me. Excuse me? Do you know where the course goes?
I have no idea.
No?
I guess
Let's
so.
ask her. Excuse me? Does anyone know which way the course goes? I did a loop. It was like 3.5 kilometers.
Yeah.
And then again,
Yes,
we just
yeah.
turn around here and go back?
Yeah, just
Oh.
doing exactly the same.
Okay, perfect. I think that just torpedoed my time. It's going to be more like a 7K race. So yeah, about 3.5 kilometers. I'm glad this is for fun. Oh, here comes Harmony already. Just turn around and come back. Okay, 4:40 for fourth kilometer, but there was a lot of chitter chatter at the turnaround point. So we'll see if I can get down to those low 4s again. Okay, kilometer 5, 4 minutes flat. Now it's uphill for the last 2. So that'll be a little slow. And I'm tired. I'm tapping into this unicorn power right now. Come on. 4:02 for kilometer 6. 1 more to go. Then I'll go find Harmony. It's the steep part of the path. Luckily it's very short, but it's steep, slows me right down. Coming onto the roadway, see if I can pick up a little bit for the finish. We'll see. Uh, 6.97. I'm definitely winding up my watch. To 7 kilometers, and that last kilometer was 6:08 a kilometer. Okay, just saving it on my watch. Good job, man. Nice running. This guy was on my heels the entire time, still trying to figure out my watch. Okay, good to go. I just had to reset my watch so I don't mess up my race time any more than it already was by stopping to ask directions. That's a lot of fun. I can't be mad at the course measurement. It was actually a really good course. A little hot today to do it, like this shirt is soaked. When I came out my second loop, I saw Harmony. I thought she was first female, so she probably is the first in the 10K, even though it's not a race, right? Or actually, is it a race? Maybe this is like a sanctioned course, and my watch was malfunctioning, and I just, I blew my PB out of the water. That would be good. Unfortunately, I am wearing 2 watches, and they were both short, so probably not. I think when Harmony went out on the second loop, she did the reverse loop. I saw her and a couple of fellas running in the reverse direction. So I'm running out down this shady road in the park. I'm gonna meet up with her and we will encourage her together to sprint it in. At least I hope she's coming this way. All right, I think I see her up ahead. That is not her. Okay, now I'm worried. I think she might have got lost. I'm gonna run just a little further and then I'm turning around to go back. She wasn't that far behind me, and I've been running 4.5 minutes. Plus, there was probably a couple of minutes at the finish line, so she is not that much slower than me. So she either got lost or she finished and passed me and I just didn't see her. Okay, I'm on the phone to Harmony. She just called me from the finish line, so now I'm turning around and running back. Okay, I'll be there in like 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, love you, bye. All right, I don't quite know how that's possible. She must have taken a wrong turn. It's all I can think of, because I saw her running towards me and I thought that was going the wrong way on the course, but maybe I went the wrong way on the course. Now I'm all confused. Although I shouldn't be, because this 10K race did turn out to be 7K, so I don't think they're a stickler for the rules. So maybe it's just go out and run around the park and have a good time. Okay, let's check in with Harmony when we get to the finish line. I finally found Harmony. She made it to the finish line and we are sitting right here at the finish line. You can kind of see it right here behind me. So yeah, you know this was a 2-loop course. It was a 10K course that was actually 7K. So each loop was 3.5 kilometers. You ran out, you did a loop, you came back to the finish line, you went out, you did another loop. Okay, so Harmony, what happened with you? How did your race go?
It went really well, and so when I came through the finish line the first time, that was like for the first loop, and then I asked them where I was supposed to go, and they said you just go do it again. So I turned around.
So they told you to do the second loop, do the same thing you did and do it again, right?
Yes, but I've never been here before, so I turned around and then I saw all the runners coming out of the woods, so I just went that way.
So you went towards the direction where you saw runners coming from, right?
Yeah, and I kept running, and then after like a mile or two, or maybe a mile, somebody said, hey, you're going the wrong direction. But I said, no, I'm doing the 10K, so I'm on my second loop. Like, I'm not on my first loop.
All right, that makes sense.
I have no sense of direction, so I just kept going. And then I was in the woods all by myself for quite a while, and I thought something must be wrong. I almost called you to tell you I was lost. And then I saw somebody walking their dog, and I said, hey, have you seen any runners around here, like in the race? And he was like, no. So I just kept running until I could make a turn out of the woods, and then I saw runners, and then I just ran with them back.
Back to finish the race.
Yeah, but I did just 0.15 less than you did.
Right, but
So-
she recorded the race on her phone, and there's usually a little discrepancy. So she actually ran right around 7K, which is surprising because she got lost and, you know, turned herself around. The good thing is that this is the first 7K race that I've ever run. I know it was a 10K race technically, but it was actually 7K. So I'm going to take that as a win and take that as a PB.
Me too.
Nice.
PB.
PB. All right, I think we're going to wrap up that video here. We had a great time in Arignon Park in Montreal. This race was for a great cause, so I'm really happy that we came down here to do it. What about you?
Me too. It was really, really, really fun, and I haven't raced in so long, and this was like the
Wait,
most...
how long has it been since you raced?
Well, I haven't raced since the pandemic, and before that I was working so much. It might be 9 years, like seriously.
9 years.
But this race was so like low key, low pressure. It was supposed to start at 10, then it was supposed to start at 10:15. Then what time did it start? Like 10:30? Because
Yeah,
we
it
did
was-
all that Zumba.
I think low key is the best way to say it. But it was a lot of fun. We had a good time.
But I took it seriously.
I think you and I were the most serious people here, and we still had a good time. Okay, my camera just turned off because my SD card is full, so we're going to wrap this up on the phone. I know I told you that I wanted you to put the unicorn emoji because I got that cool unicorn tattoo, but no, if you have made it to the end, I want you to give me the 2 hands up emoji. What's it like? That's it. And that 2 hands up emoji is to Harmony saying congratulations for your first race in 9 years.
No, thank you.
It's to you. Trust me, they want to see you more than me. And with that, it's Matt B, it's Harmony B. Be kind, be happy, run well. I'll see you in a couple of days.